Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here, and I got another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. Get your popcorn ready, because we're playing some Sundisk, as we're going to combine AZIR and XERATH in a deck called BFFs, because I know my lore. I can joke about it too. As we're going to feature my take on Sundisk. I haven't showcased Sundisk on a channel in quite some time. I've only ever done so once, and it used to be with your boy Runeterra. Now this time I'm taking a different approach, because instead of going, with your standard Sundisk deck with the 7-mana card that I keep forgetting the name of, what is the thing? The Ascended something? I don't even know where it is. There we go. Ascended's Rise. Yeah, it's a pretty basic name. I should have not forgotten about that. Regardless, we're not playing this card. We are instead taking an approach at utilizing two champions that are pretty easy to level up on their own. XERATH is the easiest champion out of all the Ascended to level up, even though you have to design a deck built around him. If you do it so properly, it's a very easy level up requirement to meet. You just have to destroy 4 allied landmarks, right? AZIR, because of AZIR Irelia being so strong and popular and him having to get nerfed, this is unfortunately a pretty nasty collateral hit rather to this deck, because we would rather have AZIR actually level up on 10 allies like he used to, right? He's actually not as easy as you would expect to level up. I mean, I don't think you would expect it to begin with, because summoning 13 allies is easier said than done, especially when we're not playing a deck that is spawning a bunch of tokens, right? But the idea is we aim to level up both of our champions. We also have a full set of Golden Ambassador to draw into our champions. We have triple Ancient Hourglass and a couple of copies of Soothsayer to protect our champions. Because once we level up our champions, just both AZIR and XERATH, if we get them to level up and we do so on the board, we're able to flip the Sundisk and try to win with AZIR's deck alongside XERATH's just nasty as hell Ascended form, which deals 5 to the weakest enemy and the enemy nexus every single round start. Effectively, if we flip the Sundisk, we win. That's generally the idea here. So I wanted to make a deck that was as consistent as possible at achieving this, and a deck that could actually take on some of the tougher matchups in the meta and not do too bad against them. So, like I mentioned, Soothsayer is very important because we don't want to automatically lose to PNZ-based decks. Like, not only Caitlyn Draven decks or Ezreal Draven, but also Sion Draven decks are also playing a one-off of Scorched Earth, or even a two-of potentially. So we want to be able to counter that with Soothsayer. All you need is one spell shield on the Sundisk, and then it's very unlikely the opponent will be able to break through, because they will need at least 2 Scorched Earths. And also she can protect our champions from removal, as we do need them to stick on the board, especially AZIR. As we work for their level up. When it comes to our early game, we have a full set of ancient preparations with a couple of copies of Treasure Seeker. By combining these two in a Monastery deck, I thought, well, how can I design this deck? Well, naturally, I need a lot of landmark generation, right? I want to play the Endless Devout, and I want to play Unraveled Earth, so I can have a nice and easy level up for XERATH, also with the support of Ancient Hourglass, amongst other things. So, having thought of that, I realized, well, I'm going to combine these landmark generations with Vulnerable. And by doing that, I can play units like the Treasure Seeker, which can give me the Waking Sands, and I can spawn Sandstone Chargers, which can contribute to AZIR's level up, as in one card I am summoning 2 units, even though it's costing me 3 mana in total. And we can use the 5 power from the Ephemeral to take down a vulnerable unit. It's not really anything new. We've seen Akshan and Sivir do this for like months now, right? But in a different shell, we kind of have to take that same route to really synergize and try to put these two champions together, because AZIR and XERATH, they don't synergize extremely well together. You kind of have to think a little bit outside of the box in that sense, as they don't, it's just they share the fact that they are the easiest Ascended champions to level up, right? And that's essentially what we're trying to do. And when I say by easiest, even though AZIR can be quite slow in a deck like this, AZIR is a champion that if the match goes long enough, I can play him and he's just leveled up, right? I can't really do that with neither Renekton nor Nasus, because they have to strike they have to deal damage to level up. So I have to play them, and they have to do something in order for me to get that level up, which is why I figured these two champions would work better. And I thought it would be really neat to feature these two in the same deck, as the rest of the deck is pretty straightforward. We have Rite of the Arcane to be able to deal with some key threats in the meta. We have Spirit Fire as our high-end sort of like anti-swarm card. There's a lot of swarm going on, right? So being able to shut that down is very important. It still feels a little bit underpowered for the amount of mana you're spending into it, considering how power crept the game has been with units and people being able to generate crazy amounts of tempo, right? I feel like Spirit Fire, maybe making it 6 mana, I don't think it would be that crazy, but we've definitely struggled with this card because of how expensive it is, but it's the best option that we have at defending against spread out board states with this just mono Shurima approach, right? So that is essentially why we're playing that. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the deck list right there. We have just enough landmark destruction to ensure a pretty speedy level up for Xerath, and we have just enough unit generation to work for the AZIR as well. And we have a couple of quicksands to protect us against certain combat. You know, it's just really good in the meta in general. It can hit elusives and allow us to block into them. It can be really good against mid-range decks, like Sivir Akshan, for example. And it's just very reliable as a whole. And, of course, persevering for the card draw. And that is all I have to say, because I've literally gone over every single card in this deck right here. So I have some really spicy games. I think you guys are going to enjoy today's video. Let me know if you do. And tomorrow I'll be back at it with your boy, Viego. I'm preparing a comeback for him because I think he has a pretty decent spot in the meta as well. So yeah, I'm going to keep up the daily content, and I hope you guys are excited for that. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking. Have a solid day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Have a solid day. Enjoy the games. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, here we go. This is a good first match. Let's see how we fare against a mid-range deck like this. Sivir Akshan definitely at the top of the tier. And we are going to be keeping the Rite of the Arcane. I always want to keep champions in this hand. This hand seems fine, to be honest. We prioritized the Buried Sun Disc, and now we're gonna go with the Rock Hopper.
buys me a new sail.
All right. I was thinking that maybe they were delaying their action development there, but
We're not. What a shame for you.
okay, that's pretty decent for us.
Gently.
I'm not gonna rush playing Xerath. Like, I just want to level him up. In this deck, this is not really like a ultra defined Xerath deck. It's just capitalizing on how easy it is to level this champion up, right? For the Sun Disc. I like the Endless Devout here to trend the Vicaran Vanguard. Never mind. We're a pass. That's fine though, like them using a Bracelet Protector onto this. It's not really a valuable unit at this stage, since it has vulnerable all the time and it's not a champion. Okay.
Wipe it off. Can't steer. Steady now.
You could have a combat trick. And that's fine. Just getting this stuff out of him is so damn fun. Because now we got one juicy Desert Naturalist, baby. Another Xerath as well.
Go hungry.
Would have been nice to catch that Sivir. I could just focus on destroying this Warlord's Palace, to be honest. Forcing him to start over again, that must be pretty infuriating.
And I thought there was something good to see. Hey, wake up, you hammer!
Yeah, that really slows him down here. We got some good blocks as well. I can take this hit. I can just block as well.
First relic.
Preventing 5 damage is fine. Alright, we still got a ways to go for Sarah's level up. I do want to lead off with you, I think. I'm gonna take the Ancient Hourglass. I'm gonna make him burn. Doesn't really have a clean attack here.
Don't want to die? Don't do terrible things.
Alright, we got Seraph level up. Now we just need the Zirs.
Arda's gonna make a meal of them.
Beautiful.
Not like
Beautiful. Interesting situation to be put in. I think I could go for the Waking Sands. You could still have a Concerted Strike.
Danger pays.
You could have a Relentless Pursuit.
Business as usual. That's right. Run! I suppose you'll do.
Nice. Very nice. I love getting that Shapestone out of him there. Because I also need to clear up the space, right? So this is actually really neat for us. This is very neat for us.
If it's made of sand, I can write it.
I want to keep this Seraph open though. I'm gonna play the Rock Hopper. Am I putting pass? I could just pass back, to be honest.
you got caught.
Hunt it down.
Could have a Soul Combat. Could have another Cataclysm.
Gonna catch the sky.
My name will echo through the ages.
So close to a level up. So he did have a Soul Combat.
Afraid of my mantle.
Pitiful.
That's all.
Oh wow. Oh wow, what? Wait, what? Oh, he just derped. Spell Shield does not protect against that, my friend. Spell shield does not protect, bitch. And we draw AZIR again. Beautiful. We don't get to see the movie. I'm kind of salty about that, but I'll take it. Rally. Spooky matchup. We always keep our champions. I'm gonna drop the Desert Naturalist. Spirit Fire is very neat. On their turn 4 attack, we can set it up.
Looking for a hero for my hero.
Kiddo, where'd you put that hammer I gave you?
I traded it for this way cooler one.
Looking for fixed up.
Got it. Nope, that tastes purple.
I'm not gonna use Spirit Fire here just because he's gonna be able to boost this entire board.
Poppy! Poppy! I found a hero! Yeah? Where? What are you looking at me for?
I mean, now I gotta do this. I gotta go down 1 mana gem. No other option. I can't have this Poppy just go off like this.
They won't like shoot my.
Took it fair and square.
We have Quicksand.
From all the regions, we are one. Retreating bravely.
I'm ready! Teach me a new move!
New move? You didn't listen to my first 30.
This mama is a beast mama. Whoa, dizzy.
On it and on him.
Tremendo!
Trick is to way harder.
We made it. Yay. But our stuff didn't.
Well, that's great.
Aw, shuffle buttons.
Would you look at this place?
Craftsmanship's almost as good as mine.
I've got your back.
You got caught! Katina, you gotta see this new board!
Little busy now, Summy. Later.
Gotta spread out here. Let's level up Xerath. I'm gonna make him burn all that mana. I have enough blockers here. We have Quicksand.
My shield is yours.
Quicksand there. Yikes. Well, they have that. If they have a rally effect, we're done for. It's funny because Lulu will just convert something like weaker.
Faster.
Do I have to?
Why would you do that? Why would you support?
Go on, Pics. Just like
Oh, it doesn't revert. That's the first time I've had Lulu like support something bigger. I guess it doesn't revert. Doesn't matter. I don't have any way to.
Out of my way.
Ah, I see you. You should watch this.
And if he has a rally effect, we're like super dead, right?
Oh dear. Sun's beneath me and wind's behind me.
Yeah. Chi-Chi. Oh my god. Alright. Tough one. Tough one for sure. Krabby 10. Oh shit, it's the Donger. It's She-Who's Heimerdinger deck. And we're gonna go ahead and mulligan. I'm gonna keep the Golden Ambassador. Because I really want to make sure that I draw into my champions. Bidding. Oh, there's one. Because this deck plays out a little bit slowly, I think we have a better shot at
Go get the shiny love.
buying enough time to get our game plan going. It doesn't run Aftershock, right? It runs Sunburst. So there's no real landmark removal here. Loping Telescope. Is any of the landmark removal epic? Pff, I don't even know. Maybe Sun Cost is. Do I prioritize Azir?
Do not see what is.
See what will be. Because I have a lot of okay, just a guiding touch. Because I have a lot of card draw into champions with these double gold ambassadors, I can play this Azir a little bit more recklessly. And I can play it early so I can actually try to promote its level up a little bit quickly. I'm gonna go with the Roiling Sands now. And I'm gonna pass. Okay. I could play Waking Sands, but Waking Sands to trade into a 2-3 doesn't feel great. I'd rather just do this. I'm gonna skip. I could attack with Azir, but I'm gonna hold him back. If he wants to play Heimerdinger, now it gets trapped in the sands. So as long as I have that always checked.
This requires my largest official act.
I have the possibility to play Endless Devout. I mean, even Seraph here is really neat. What could he take? What could he use to take out my? If I remember this deck from the top of my head.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I feel like I can set up Seraph this turn and then I can lead off with Soothsayer next one. Just play two different regions as of now. It's surprising to see him block like
Got a
that.
lizard and a shovel.
I will certainly take just Pokey Sticks.
Cursed relics.
The oasis of the dawn flows again.
This Soothsayer is nutty value. Nutty value. You can't sunburst me now. I even got this ancient hourglass. Why am I singing? Heimerdinger is dangerous though, because he can come in now. But I am confident I can defeat the decks late game with my Avengers game plan here. Omega lol. He's gonna sunburst. This is hilarious. We're gonna level up.
Let me hear you call our Emperor's name!
Dreamers, I have waited millennia to hear your cheers. Remember this day. It is time.
Let's clear the board. I shouldn't have done that actually, because I would have knocked that out, but I level up. We're getting close. I repeat, we're getting close. You can play Heimerdinger now. But as soon as he does anything, I'm gonna Rolling Sands. I gotta level up AZIR though. Oh! Yeah, as long as we're not getting like mauled down from game one and we have to deal with rally effects, this deck can find its footing, right? It's the really fast-paced, very aggressive decks that have our way with us. But here what I want to do is I just want to play you.
Let me hear you call our Emperor's name!
Dreamers, I have waited millennia to hear your cheers. Destiny calls. The order is given.
Full swing.
Look, a thing.
Fine.
It's not ours.
That's so damn fun. The problem with this is
You dropped something.
I dropped everything!
got him. Because now we do this. It's time.
I have risen.
And with me, Shurima. Where's my popcorn? God damn it, I missed my popcorn. Alright. Hey, do I have to do? Avengers! Assemble!
Shape the world at my fingertips.
It's Goku and Vegeta. Next time I'll get the popcorn just just for the memes. All right. I just realized, but one landmark went down. Oh no, Xerath just puts him on the clock. We got the Sandstorm. We got some pretty expensive spells actually, but I don't think I ever expect to actually play a game when the thing flips. But at least we saw the movie. Swain, Ziggs. That actually has me intrigued. That's a really cool champion combination. I'm even a little bit jelly. I love the Endless Devout though. I'm gonna drop one because I think one is enough for now. I like it followed up with Desert Naturalist. And I'm a bit worried about Scorched Earth. So I'm gonna drop the Treasure Seeker as well because I do want to try to find the Soothsayer. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I'm not gonna play her immediately. I mean, why not?
Waters, protect our prosperity.
Better safe than sorry.
Hang on. We're rolling.
Man, I like this deck already.
Rev that baby up and let's see what it can really do.
Don't worry, Fox. It goes to 11.
You are not welcome.
I can't wait to see what this one does.
So dizzy. They've never seen a contraption like this before.
What kind of mileage do you get on that thing anyway?
I could play the Desert Naturalist, but I kind of want to Rite of the Arcane here. Right? Let's think here for a moment. I like Ancient Hourglass. I regret blocking with the Soothsayer. But I really didn't want to get rid of Ziggs.
Last enough Rome buys me a new sail.
I could have played Naturalist onto this, but it's gonna bop anyways. Okay. Now it's definitely worth it to block into that. Unless we're gonna get... Oof, we may get a huge hit here. Oh, yikes. Big yikes. Oh, just like that, we're down to 9. That's not great.
What a shame for you.
Shurima, your emperor has returned. Loyalty.
If it was important, they should have built it better. Sing me the song of the rock dudes.
Athena, you gotta see this new board.
Little busy now, Sammy. Later. Boom, boom.
Yeah, why not?
You should watch this.
Like this. Alright. See if we can attempt to stabilize a little bit. Let's go with you.
Gently, gently. Ha-ha!
Merely pawns in a greater game.
to build. The order is given.
Ah, I see you.
After the battle was raging. Empire above all!
Hit them!
Sands beneath me and winds behind me. Watch me!
Merely pawns in a greater game.
Alright.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I go! I go!
You are nothing.
My board!
I'm gonna block with Xerath there. I have double Ancient Hourglass, so I want to bait him into using what I believe is Ravenous Flocks that he has in hand. Beautiful, beautiful. We get the level up here.
Shurima is sending
We're in for another movie.
and present.
All right, all right. 2 Ascendance units on the board, which means we get to draw a lot, boy. Oh,
Come,
is there any health gain?
awaits.
Is there actually any health gain in this deck?
Forward, my army. Your emperor commands.
Deploying!
Oh my god, this is just hilarious. Got him. And Xerath will finish him off. I think. Maybe.
You are our emperor, our god.
This is glorious. Xerath! Finish it!
You will know my pain, Azir.
Yeah.